in between the two teams. Right now we are having our two new teams here. The Ryzen Gaming seems to be the one who has an edge, but you never know. This is a game of chances. This is a game of calculations. This is a game of
5 seconds
mind, I guess. Minds, I should say. Anyway, so we are already seeing certain bans by both the teams. Brewmaster is the first ban, which has been banned by Team Ryzen Gaming, and followed by Lich. Whereas Generation of Miracles are gonna ban Phoenix and Dazzle. So I think Dazzle is one of the Dazzle and Lich were picked, but Phoenix was one of the heroes that was constantly banned in the two matches which we saw in the afternoon today. What seems to be the
5 seconds
the third ban for Ryzen Gaming, judging by the ban, it seems like maybe there are chances that they're banning out the popular heroes, or maybe they're banning out the heroes that Generation of Miracles like to play. They're still gonna use their reserve time to try to ban out certain heroes. What can be the popular chances that can be banned out? Maybe Grimstroke, or maybe a Terrorblade, an Anti-Mage. That would depend upon what kind of heroes they want to play. Brewmaster has been banned. I think they can try to pick Bloodseeker. Even AA can be picked, but that's going to be just a support. So they are going to ban the Axe, which is quite a good core in this meta. And a lot of teams like to play that hero. We saw Random 5 play Axe in the game number 1. So they're going to ban, the Generation of Miracles are going to ban Kunkka. Maybe they're going to go Brood draft. There's a chance that they might put Brood in the mid lane because they want to ban Kunkka. But there are chances that there might be Swen as well, but we have not seen Swen as much in this patch. Anyhow, there is the first pick, which would be coming out in about a few seconds, which is going to be by Ryzen Gaming, followed by 2 pickups by Generation of Miracles. So the first pick is going to be the Shaman, which is a very good pick. I mean, like, Shaman is one of those supports in this meta who has always actually been the one to be disabling like crazies. So we see a Magnus and a PA lineup, which is definitely one that we saw earlier in the game in the afternoon, where Magnus and Void was the preferred choice of Graffiti Gaming. They wanted to try a combo by empowering the Void, although that the game was pretty close apart from certain Chronos missing out and stuff, but that was another thing. I mean, like, they're going with a Slark. Seems like Shadow Shaman and Slark might be laning up together, which makes sense, as Shackle and Pounce followed by Dark Pact would be the preferred solo kill strategy on any of the heroes as they roam around. So both the teams get their first picks. There's going to be a Bloodseeker ban, as they do not want Slark to have any kind of issues running around in the map. This is an interesting choice to go. I mean, like, once you pick Magnus, you open up chances. You have plethora of chances having any of the melee heroes. They are going to ban Tinker, which makes sense because they do not want their PA to miss out on a certain number of last hits, or probably maybe there is a chance that there might be PA mid. I'm not too sure, because maybe they have already decided that Magnus and P are going to lane together. Maybe, I'm not too sure, because there are going to be 2 melee heroes in one lane, which does not seem to be the right case. So I suppose there would be somebody else as well. So Grimstroke, as I was expecting before the picks, that the Grimstroke should be banned. So they are going to ban Grimstroke. The Ryzen Gaming has banned Grimstroke, which seems like can actually, or has the potential of disabling Slark.
10
what
seconds
seems to be the
remaining.
next ban that should be coming by Generation of Miracles.
5 seconds
Should
remaining.
be dependent on the next 3 heroes that they would be picking. Earlier in the afternoon, we saw amazing gameplay by the two teams. For all the viewers that are tuning in right now, we welcome you on board and hope that we can provide up with a very exciting game today. This is gonna be your casting friend Prototype, who's gonna be here casting the first game between Team Rising Gaming and Generation of Miracles. Maybe there would be Sinbad, or maybe there would be Jarhead after me.
10 seconds remaining.
Not too sure. So we can see that there is another ban by Team Generation of Miracles, which is going to be Bristleback. So what can be the reason? What can be the potential reason why this hero has been banned?
Radiant.
They're gonna pick Lion. Okay. So Lion is another hero which is, or I feel is one of those picks which I have seen in a lot of games getting counterpicked as the Shaman goes onto the other side. Lion has equal, I mean, like pretty much equal amount of disable as compared to Shaman, or maybe 2 seconds lesser, I believe. Shaman has shackle duration, a long shackle duration, and Hex as well. There's going to be a Tidehunter coming in. So we would be expecting a good Ravage and an RP game today, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an interesting cast. What else can they combo here with the RP? Have we seen an Enigma, or can we see an AA? Because I think getting an AA would actually make sure that Slark would be in trouble, but then again, the problem is they cannot go for 3 supports here. Otherwise, Magnus will have to act as core, and I think that Magnus is not going to be the core here. He's going to be the support. So Lion and Magnus would be the supports. Phantom Assassin might be the safe lane so far, whereas Tidehunter would be the offlaner for the Radiant, and Shaman and Slark are going to be the safe laners. Generation of Miracles taking their time, using up their reserve time to think about which hero they are looking forward to pick. Maybe a Juggernaut. Juggernaut seems to be pretty good. He does pretty well against Tidehunter as well. Deals a massive amount of damage. Can break through. I mean, like, avoids a lot of damage against Shadow Shaman, and plus the Empower can help a lot. So Juggernaut combos, or I mean, like, he goes well with the Lion in the lane.
Radiant team pick.
They're gonna go with Sand King. That is an interesting pickup. So they are going a pushing lineup here. Sand King definitely a good pusher, plus an empowered PA would be having a lot of push potential. This draft has a lot of push potential. Pardon.
10 seconds remaining.
That depends, since Tidehunter can definitely block some of the pre-push by his Anchor Smash, but we are looking forward to another pick by Team Rising Gaming, and they are having a certain amount of reserve time left, which they might be trying to use for this draft. So they might be looking for some hero that they can synergize with Tidehunter's that they can synergize with Tidehunter's ulti. They are going to play the Undying. Okay, so this makes certain strength stealing as a good potential. So Magnus is a strength hero, and so is the Sand King. Undying can deal certainly good amount of damage here in this game. So there are going to be certain bans now.
Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick.
So Invoker is gonna be the one to be banned. I think we have seen Invoker being banned, and they are gonna ban the OD because of 2 strength heroes on their side as well. I mean, like, if OD actually plays well, he can actually eat up. He can actually eat up Slark, Tyranitar, and Undying.
10 seconds remaining.
So what can be the potential pickup
5
here,
seconds remaining.
considering the Monkey King? That's gotta be Pugna. Okay, so that's a Pugna pickup by Team Ryzen Gaming. They think that they can avoid certainly some amount of spell casting. So the last pick that remains with Generation of Miracles, what are they gonna pick? It's gonna be Core Pugna, Core Tidehunter, and Core Slark. Tidehunter might be left solo for, I mean, like, maybe after level 4. So there can be a rotating support. There can be a 2, like 1-2-2, or maybe 1-1-3. What seems to be a potential pickup here from Team Generation of Miracles can be a Silencer, perhaps. That's gonna be a Wind Ranger.
Wind Ranger at your service.
So we have our teams here lined up. It's gonna be Wind Ranger as the last pick, as the mid for Team Generation of Miracles, against mid Pugna of Team Ryzen Gaming. Both the teams are done with the draft, and we are looking forward to an exciting game, which would be the first game of the evening. That PA looks brilliantly amazing, beautiful with the Arcana and that Immortal. So I hope we get to see certainly some good amount of action today, and I feel like if PA keeps on rolling and snowballing, she's going to be unstoppable, and Generation of Miracles might walk away with this game, but I would stick with Team Ryzen Gaming. So we are going to be tuning in into this game. It can be anybody's match, pretty much. This is going to be a close encounter. It would be fun when both the teams will collide in between the Ravages and RPs. Certainly, it's going to be fun. I hope both the teams are excited, with certainly some heartthrobs. We are walking into the first game. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is a certain amount of pause. Pugna has 2 mantles, has a Sheer Tango, has a Fairy Fire. Shaman has some mana items, so maybe he's gonna go for Shackle. Slark has 6 tangos. There are G's coming out. Tyranitar and Undying are gonna be laning together, probably. Oh, there is another pause again. Tyranitar has an attribute gain there. Okay. Seemingly interesting. Oh, look at that. PA just left off her Arcana in the back lines. What you can see is a different kind of animation there. Now the PA is having the Arcana in the base, but PA is already in the future, I guess. Nevertheless, There comes the Arcana back on PA. That's cool. So there are going to be the 3 people rotating towards the bot lane of the Dire. Maybe they're going to contest the bot rune and draw the first blood here. It's going to be Slark moving around. And there are 4 people. There are 3 people who are stacked up in the bottom lane, whereas there's a sketch coming through that they are probably interested in going around towards the top lane and contesting that bounty rune. Tidehunter is certainly aggressive. There is a taunt by Mr. Undying. That's a nice DJ. That's a good dance. There is a ward placed there, which is definitely going to be blocking this camp, and will give a lot of vision in the lane. It's also going to tell if the wave has been pulled or not. So Slack is this rune. There are 3 people certainly in the bot lane. There are 9 seconds remaining, 8 seconds remaining. Are they looking forward to contest the runes? They are just gonna give it away. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 versus 1. Certainly. So the Radiant walk away with the 3 runes against 1 rune by the Dyers. Certainly some good blocks coming through. Both the teams are doing